What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the notification gang, please hit that bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, the channel donations, and the Patreon patrons. We working. Now I'm back with my original segment, Boxing Ego's First Look, a tale of the tape series, where I give you guys a sneak peek, a preview of the fight before the fight. Now, Vasyl Lomachenko, he's making his ESPN debut in Los Angeles. This is the first time in over 3 years that he's fought in SoCal. He trains out in Southern California, and he's facing Miguel Marriaga. Some of you guys might know the name. And he fights him Saturday, August 5th at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. Again, this will be on ESPN. It'll be available on ESPN Deportes and ESPN's website. So, Vasyl Lomachenko, very, very talented fighter, very skilled. Despite, if you agree with HBO, they have him ranked #1 pound for pound, you can't deny that the man is skilled. He is a good fighter. We want to just see him keep fighting and keep dispatching of people. But so far, the people you put in front of him, he's making it look easy and effortless. Very acrobatic, very nimble, very athletic. He has an immense amateur background. He has nearly 400 fights with only one loss, and that one loss he avenged twice, if I'm not mistaken, and went back and beat the guy that beat him 2 times. He also fought guys like Felix Verdejo in the amateurs. He says it was a tough fight. So Vasyl Lomachenko, even though he doesn't have many fights as a pro, he's very seasoned, and you see that if you ever watch him fight. Now his opponent, Miguel Marriaga, some people, hardcore boxing fans, probably know him. He has losses. He lost to Nicholas Walters, and he lost to Oscar Valdez. Definitely quality names in the division. He is moving up in weight for this particular opportunity. Lomachenko is a champion at 130, and Marriaga has very limited experience at 130. He did lose to Nicholas Walters and Oscar Valdez at 126. So he is going to be the underdog in this because he's the challenger and he's moving up in weight. He's the guy with losses, plural. And Lomachenko only has 1 loss. Now, Lomachenko says, I can't wait to get back in the ring on August 5th. I respect all of my opponents who are willing to step in the ring with me, and I will be at my best to show the boxing fans what boxing is all about. Miguel Marriaga says, I have respect, but no fear for Vasyl Lomachenko, and I cannot wait for this fight, for this world title. Fighting Lomachenko on ESPN, it opens the door for my present and for my future. I'm training very hard in Mexico City, and I will be ready August 5th. I'm going to give him a real fight. Again, he has 2 losses. He's game. And this card also, it's a top-ranked card, will be on ESPN. I'm looking forward to the ESPN commentary crew. They'll probably have Teddy Atlas there, maybe a Tim Bradley or something. This card, the co-main event, will feature 3-time world title challenger, top-rated lightweight Ray Beltran, who is also with Top Rank, and he's on a serious tear in terms of knockouts. He's had some pretty impressive knockouts in his last couple of fights, his last 2 fights, I believe, that went under the radar. He was on the Terrence Crawford versus John Molina card, and I covered that last December. I was live there. It was a good back and forth fight, but the knockout was seemingly out of nowhere, and it was a nasty knockout. I believe his opponent was undefeated too. So it's good to see Ray Beltran, and it's good to really just have boxing on ESPN. For a minute, it didn't look like they were going to renew the Premier Boxing Champions Series. So Golden Boy and Top Rank have struck deals with ESPN. So it's good to see some fights back on ESPN. Again, if you have a basic cable package, you should be able to get ESPN, not just premium showtimes and the premium networks like HBO. So I'm definitely all for that. Now let's take a look at the tale of the tape. Vasyl Lomachenko has a record of 8-1. Of course, that 1 loss was his second pro fight. Still no excuse. He lost to a game cagey veteran in Orlando Salido. Still hasn't had a rematch in that particular fight, but that accounts for the 1 blemish on his record since. Looks like he's improving and he's learning as a pro. Great amateur pedigree, but he may be challenged for that big veteran fight too quick in his second fight, and that's why he has a loss. Miguel Marriaga, record of 25-2. Keep in mind those 2 losses were at the hands of good fighters and quality names in his division. Nicholas Axeman Walters beat him. That was an amateur grudge match. They fought as pros. Nicholas Walters came out on top. Lomachenko later beat Nicholas Walters also and stopped him, forced him to quit. And the other Miguel Marriaga loss was to a two-time Olympian, Oscar Valdez. So definitely not bad losses to have, or it's not against bad guys or bad competition. Age very close. Vasyl Lomachenko is 29 years old, and Miguel Marriaga a year older. He's listed at 30 years of age. Height, this is a big one. Lomachenko is listed at 5'6". Miguel Marriaga 2 inches taller at 5'8". So I'm curious to see how he's going to look with the height advantage. The weight is 130 pounds where Lomachenko has a belt. The thing is, his opponent Miguel Marriaga isn't a normal 130-pound fighter. He's moving up for this opportunity, so the weight advantage would definitely go to Lomachenko, who, even though he's young in his career, he has more fights at 130 than Miguel Marriaga does. Plus, he has one less loss than Miguel Marriaga. Reach. The reach is 65.5 inches for Vasyl Lomachenko, two-time Olympic gold medalist, and a 67-inch reach for Miguel Marriaga. So on paper, Miguel Marriaga has the height and length advantage over Lomachenko. Lomachenko, I would say, has the momentum, the skill, and a bunch more advantages. But this will be on ESPN, which is definitely a good thing. If you have a basic cable package, you should get the ESPN network. And we'll see how Lomachenko does in his move forward. He's already talking about moving up to 35. I personally want to see him fight Guillermo Rigondeaux if he gets past Miguel Marriaga. Hopefully they can fight later this year. If he does move up, he's talking about possibly fighting the likes of Terry Flanagan or Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is definitely a tough fight, but we'll see what Lomachenko does, and we'll see what Miguel Marriaga does. This is a brutal sport, and we'll see what they bring to the table. Boxingego first look, tail of the tape. Let me know who you're picking. Lomachenko should be a definite favorite in this fight, but again, we'll see if there's any surprises. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.